again. And today I just wanted to talk about making spiritual items. How do we make our own spiritual items or our own spiritual tools? I had most recently always been going to a local botanica, and I bought all of my candles and I bought all of my oils and lots of my herbs there. But unfortunately, the owners have now passed away and the shop is now closed up. And so I guess it was like my guide's way of pushing me to make my own things. Now, granted, I'm still going to buy candles and I'm still going to have to buy herbs, but I try to source locally when I can. And if I can't, well, I grow what I can. And if I can't find them locally, then I have to order them. But I just wanted to kind of go over the things that I've been purchasing lately. I was so excited because I started to decide I was going to make my own spiritual blends of magical working oil. I really want to make some come to me oil for money and success and maybe a little love. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I was very excited because today I got my bottles in. So I've got 24 bottles to work with, and their caps. I did go with a 1/2 ounce size just to get started. I do plan on making larger batches of the oil and then just bottling it up, and I'll probably have them for sale as well. But I just wanted to go over it with you. I decided to use grapeseed oil as my carrier oil. So I purchased some organic. I just tend to like to buy the organic. I don't want chemicals even in my carrier oil. If it's going to go on our skin at all, we do not want to put chemicals on ourselves. So I got that. I also purchased some organic whole cloves. And oh, when I opened this up, it smells so good. I wished I had smell-o-vision for you, but I'll pull some out so you can see it. So look, it's all organic. It smells so good. So I got that. I've got a bunch of oils that are still on order coming in that I want. I bought a whole bunch of cinnamon sticks because from what I've been reading, cinnamon powder doesn't work very well, even though I use organic. So I got organic cinnamon sticks. And then you can just break up little bits of it, but leave it in chunks, and that way it won't like get all messy with your oils. They'll smell good too. Now, of course, I have been harvesting my own and drying my own herbs a lot. So like I have some of my own lavender, which I just love the smells of all these different herbs and oils. It's so nice. But I also went out real quick so that I picked some so that you could see me picking them fresh as well. I have 2 different kinds of lavender, and I'm not sure which they are. This one's a little thicker leaves. These are a little bit more open. I've also got some rosemary. I have a nice big rosemary bush. I grabbed some mint just in case. I may have a cup of tea later. We never know. It smells so good. But as you can see, I have a lot of rosemary already dried. And I also buy my own roses and I dry them. So I never throw roses out. And sometimes you need rose stems and sometimes you need the whole rose. So just depending on what kind of magical item you're making, whether it's a gris bag or oil, I have lots. I have tons of rose petals. So these are just some things that I wanted to show that I have already. I've been ordering, it's not therapeutic grade. It is just for fragrance grade essential oils. But I've been buying from this company called Piping Rock. I find that the prices are really good. And because I'm just using it for magical work or fragrance, it's okay. I'm not ingesting any of these. Now they do have therapeutic grade as well. But like this one's eucalyptus oil, which smells I know, eucalyptus, ew, but not really, guys. It's really this wonderful earthy smell. And I understand if you if you just hang dried eucalyptus up in your shower, especially when you have a cold, it helps you breathe better. So there's like all these wonderful things that you can use these oils and herbs for. We have some citronella oil, and it's not just for getting rid of bugs. You can use these in different oils. I think this one goes in a protection oil. I have to check on that. I have my recipes all written down somewhere. But I have so many different kinds. Of course, I have my cinnamon oil. Makes things go faster, speeds up the process, no matter what you're doing, right? And then I have things like sweet orange, and they're just wonderful fragrances. So when I am now making my oil blends, I will look at suggested oils to put in whatever blend I'm making. My idea here is to make things to come to me. So I may do a money attraction oil, or I might end up doing a love attraction oil, or success attraction. It's not going to hurt me any. I manifest anyway, but if I can just add some more things to it, the better, right? We always say never hurts to have a little help. So that's why sometimes we carry our gris bags around with us. You can always use a little help. Like I hang a gris bag on my table covering for when I work out in Jackson Square. Mine is a combination to bring in people, bring in abundance, but also as protection. I've got both because I need both out there. So, it's whatever you need, you can make it. So I just kind of wanted to go over some of this tonight with you. Now, this is some patchouli. I have actual dried patchouli as well. I'm not the most fond of the smell of the oil, but I have some coming. The herbs are so much lighter than the oils, but it smells really good. So some of the things you're going to need to start to get together if you want to start making your own items would be definitely a mortar and pestle. We need these, okay? How are you gonna grind your herbs together, right? Now, I found mine, I bought it used. You can buy a new one, but I went into one of our little shops here in New Orleans and I found an old one, which I found I like the energy in it. Now, the bowl came from one place and the pestle came from another, but they work. So I now have that. I always keep my stones and crystals nearby when I'm going to be doing any kind of magical work. I just like to have them near me. The other thing is scissors. You never know when you might need them. And you never use the ones you use for fabric on anything else. Just remember that. Men, you're always going to steal your wives or your girlfriend's scissors. I know it. It's happened to me so many times. You know why I have so many new pairs of scissors? That's why. But those are just some things that you might choose. Now, if I'm going to make a gris bag, I need to also look at colors. I like to cut up squares of fabric in different colors. And if I'm looking for, let's say, to attract business or career kind of energy, I'm going to use something that's like red and gold. If I just wanted money or abundance, I would use something with green, like the color of money here in the US. But if you live in, let's say, Canada, you may want a different color. Pink, brown. Look at the denomination of the money that you would like to bring in. That would be the color you would associate with it. So let's just take a look at things. We look at smells because they trigger energy, right? And we look at colors of fabrics or threads because they trigger energies, okay? So it just depends what you're making and what you really want to focus on. So if I just wanted, let's say, love, I might use pink fabric or pink fabric with maybe a little passion thrown in, so red thread. Blue can be for your healing energy. Now, I always try to remind people of this, that green is generally the color for healing, except when you're working on somebody's body. We work with the color of blue because green could make disease grow or cancer grow. So I never use the color green when working on a Reiki client. I always will use blue colors. That's the energy of the healing energy. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over all this with you. And also suggestions, what kinds of oils do you want to see me make? I'm thinking right now, the Come to Me, which will be a base oil, and then I can switch that to being love or money or success or abundance. We can make it whatever we want. We just add maybe a different oil or a different stone or crystal chip. So I will be adding stones and crystals in there as well. I forgot to mention that, for the different energies that we are going to be working with to charge these oils. Now, the other thing is, how long do I let the oils sit? I'm looking at all these things. I'm still learning, and I'm just taking you along on this journey with me. Honestly, guys, I've never made my own oils. I've made gris bags. I have made voodoo dolls. I have put together and dressed my own candles. I've done all that. I've even made my own tea blends for healing and things like that. But I've never made magical oil. And so now is the time. And a big shout out, by the way, almost forgot, shout out to Mattie Stilwell for this lovely t-shirt she gave me. She created the art. Gotta stand up so you can see it all. So she created the art and she silk screened it herself. She asked me what color shirt. Of course, what color would I choose? Purple. So this is her cute little coven shirt and I absolutely love it, and thank you, Mattie. She's one of our local artists here out in Jackson Square, and she sells locally. You gotta check out her stuff. It is amazing. She makes beautiful like skeletons and bats and really cute little creepy kind of art. My kind of art. Love it. But I just wanted to give a shout out real quick too, because I almost forgot I was wearing her special shirt because it means so much to me. But that's what I just wanted to talk to you about today. Just to kind of go over what I'm going to be doing. And if you have any ideas of things that you'd like to see me make, please tell me. I am open to all kinds of suggestions. This spiritual page should be for all kinds of things, not just readings, not just motivation and guidance. I'm tired of lecturing you. I want to start doing interactive stuff with you too. And so I thought, why not show you what I've got so far? I do have some more oils that are on order and coming in. I'm thinking about getting roll-on bottles too, besides just these half-ounce bottles. So that way we can just kind of roll on what we need. They always say, if you want to attract money, you dab it on your wrists. It brings the money, right? But if you want to attract love, you want to do it at the back of your neck or behind your ears. So things to remember when working with oils. But yes, I am studying and I am learning, and I am going to share this journey with you. So let me know what kind of oils I should be making. If you have some great recipes, send them my way. Send them down in the comments, or you can just email them to me, Willowlemechant@yahoo.com. You can also, don't forget, check out my website, Willowlemechant.com. Also Facebook and Instagram. I got all those links down below too. Don't forget to check out my other crazy channel, Willow's Witchy World. Been doing a lot of stuff with vampires lately. They all were in town. What can I say? They're all my friends and family. So I've done a lot of fun things over the last week or so, and now I'm trying to get back down to business, guys. So I am open for readings and seances and weddings, of course, Reiki healing, you name it. I would love to share it all with you. So until next time, don't forget, hit the like button on the video. Share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you know when I put out my next video. But until next time, be blessed.